Week 36, day 1. The quality is integrity. Now, I want you to know that this is not the final lesson accidentally. This lesson is the last one on purpose. I told you a long time ago, and I mentioned it several times during the course of these lessons, if you stick with us for all 36, and if you missed one or two and you went back and picked them up, that's okay too. As long as you've got all 36 of them, you've got the questions answered in writing, and you've got the goals written, and you've got your evaluations done. If you've got this entire book done up to page 1 at 92, and you finish this week, you email me, coachingtochange.lives@gmail.com, coachingtochange.lives@gmail.com, and I will mail you a dog tag that says nevertheless on it. Now, that to me was the most important award that we ever gave in football when I was a coach. The nevertheless is the best word that someone can put in a sentence with your name. You finished all 36 lessons. Nevertheless, you got bored. Nevertheless, you finished all 36 lessons. You were sick one day. Nevertheless, you did the lesson. You didn't get them all, and nevertheless, you went back and finished some. Nevertheless, integrity. That's what it means. Now, the quote is simple. Have the courage to say no. If you need to say no, have the courage to do it. Have the courage to face the truth. Do the right thing because it's the right thing. These are the magic keys to living your life with integrity. Integrity, it is the final lesson. It is the final role model. If you want to be a role model for integrity, what does that mean? The first time I ever heard the word integrity, I was a 7th grader, and I was in Mr. Green, Bill Green's home room. Back then, the start of the day, you had a home room. And today they've called it advisory, and they've used all kinds of words for it, but it was your home room. That's the room you began in. And you had this home room, and that's when the announcements were made and so forth. And sometimes, if you were lucky, and we didn't know how lucky we were, but we had a guy named Bill Green that taught us lessons every day. Now, he didn't have a curriculum to go from. He went from his own curriculum. And one of the first things that happened to you in Mr. Green's class is you came in, and everybody had a homeroom book, which was really just a roll book. And so it was a very simple thing and a place to take notes in. And in somebody's book, at the very front of the book was a $5 bill. And when you opened it up, you had your book, and you opened it up, and there's a $5 bill. So what are you going to do with it? It's not yours. That is not your $5. There's no way that that's your $5 bill. Somebody left that in there from the year before, or somebody put it in there, but it's not yours. So what are you going to do with it? You got it. That's what integrity is. And so Mr. Green would sit there, and at the end of the first homeroom period, he would say, Dennis, will you bring me my $5 bill? And you bring it up there and give it to him. And he would say, now the key to living a life of integrity is if you find one of these, you turn it in. Now, if you turned it in, then he bragged on you forever, it seemed like, for turning in that $5 bill about your integrity. If you turned it in, you got to keep it. If you didn't turn it in and he took it from you, he kept it. Now, that was one of the greatest lessons that I ever heard on integrity, because I couldn't find money after that without thinking about integrity. If you find some money on the street, it's not yours. Give it to somebody. That's integrity. That's what it all comes down to. Ruben Gonzalez was playing in the tournament for the World Championship in racquetball. The World Championship. First time he'd ever been there. And he was playing the defending champion for the championship. And he hit a shot, a kill shot, that won the tournament. The judge said it was good. The line judge said it was good. It did not hit the ground first. It was a good shot. And Ruben Gonzalez went over there and said, no, it hit the ground first. I saw it. And they asked him, they said, how? The judge said it was good. The line judge said it was good. You would have won the tournament. You lost the tournament because you went back and told them that it did hit the ground. He said, I lost the tournament, but I didn't lose my integrity. Integrity. If you're going to be a role model for integrity, then if you email me and ask for a nevertheless dog tag, you're saying you did all 36 lessons. You answered the questions. You gave yourself plus and minus on the qualities. See, the role model of integrity will cover these other 35 lessons. Integrity pretty much covers everything. You're going to write your goals. You write your goals down. If you write your goals down, that's integrity. You said you were going to do it, and you did it. That's having integrity. Be the role model this week of integrity. See you tomorrow.